if Allah has given someone something else that's more than what we want, doesn't mean that Allah is blessing them, doesn't mean that they're more qualified.
Yes.
That's a test that Allah is giving to them.
Yes, exactly. And in the Quran, we've got the example of Yusuf alayhi salam. He was given immense beauty, but his beauty became a source of, you could say, fitna for him, because he would go to prison because of what happened with Aziz's wife. And we've got the example of wealth. Qarun had immense wealth, but that wealth became a fitna for him. It dragged him, he got sucked into the ground. So it looks good on the outside, but it could either lead you into prison like Yusuf alayhi salam. It could lead you into the ground like Qarun. So what may look good, you don't know the responsibility Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala expects from you. They say, in English, more money, more problems. So actually, you don't know. And, the people, Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he went and he saw Jannah and Jahannam on Isra wal Miraj, he looked over into Jannah, and he said majority of the people there were poor. The hisab is very easy. When you've gone past the questioning for your amal, when it comes to your mal itself, poor people will have no accountability in that sense. Whereas if you're living in the West, you're top 1% of the world, by the way. If you're living in Canada, living in the UK, these are the top 5 nations in the world when it comes to GDP per capita. The Canadian dollar is very strong. The pound is rising. So we are, by definition, economically, regardless of our situation, the fact that we're living in the West, we are top 1% of the world. So the hisab on Yawm al-Qiyamah will be that much more. Will be excruciatingly painful. And we're not talking a few minutes of that. We're talking hundreds of years, by the way, of delays of getting into Jannah. If you are to go Jannah, hundreds of years of delay because of every single hisab for our wealth. So it might look like a blessing in dunya, but it doesn't always translate like that. And sometimes even something which looks like a calamity, like Imam Bukhari was blind. He was blind, but because of his blindness, he became a very avid listener. So although it may seem like it's something which is a hindrance to you, it actually could benefit you.